Hello everybody, this is Scooter from Alabama Backyard Wrestling, and I know we said that Monday we were going to come out and do this, but Monday I had something come up. I got us a little pool for our deck at the apartment, and I had to fill it up with water. I got it blown up, filled it up with water, so now I could come and do what I had to do. Um, Today we are going to cut the steel cage down. I also want to let everybody know that I now have a second job. I had to get a second job because I need a steel cage, and we did not get no donations to help us get the second cage, get our steel cage pin. That will be 6 foot high, and it'll be 10 by 10, so it will fit perfectly around the ring. Nobody would send us a donation, so I had to go and get a second job. I will be, and that also brings up the bad news I didn't want to tell y'all, but I might as well go ahead. Um, the way my two jobs are going to work is that I'm going to get off at one job, and then I have to go straight to my other one. So I don't know when we will be able to make another backyard wrestling video. I mean, I just don't know. This wasn't. I have to do what I have to do to get the steel cage for the ring, and if that means I have to get 2 or 3 jobs, then I will, and that's what I did. Because I want a steel cage around this, and I want a decent one. I'm tired of, as you can see, um, the pin has took its share. I mean, I have done everything I could to it. It went 5 matches. It went 5 rounds with being the bear, and I am feeling better now. My body has healed from the last one we did. The last one I went all out because I figured that would be our last video, and for the steel cage, and it was. I would also like to take a time to say be with everybody in the north, west, and east, and everywhere, because the weather is. They've been really getting hit by tornadoes, so please be with everybody that's been getting hit by tornadoes in Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas right now. Um, our thoughts and prayers are with them. But now, uh, after all that has been said and done, and the fact that I don't know when we're going to make another video, I'm going to cut down this fence. I hope that you will stay subscribed to us. Just understand, I had no choice but to do this, but to get a second job. I didn't want to. It was the last thing I wanted to do, but like I said, I had to because nobody would send donations to help us out. So I'm going to move the trampoline back a little bit, and I'm going to cut this down, and then we're going to take it and we're going to throw it somewhere over there on our burn pile, and get this done. I'm not going to be talking much. I just want to get it over with and get it done. It's supposed to be really hot today, like in the 90s, so yeah. Mr. Teddy Bear, I gotta go and get some needle and thread and fix him up. I'll get that later on. But all we're on the video we're gonna be making today is me cutting this down, and then I'll have to go and get some needle and thread and sew up Mr. Bear later on. But pretty much, from looking at the tarp and the trampoline, they're both still in good shape. I know some of the paint needs to be touched up, but I ain't too worried about that. But let's get to cutting this thing down, so we can get this over with, because Lord knows it's going to be a pain. everybody. That's one pole down. Oh, and a cat. Trying to keep all these piles in a nice big pile. That way. Now I'm going to take a time and show you. Now, some of you might remember our last match, but this is what happened. This is what it ended up looking like. That's what me and the bear did. We bent that thing pretty good, as you can see. This is what happened. See that? That's what happened. At one time I got so mad, I started stomping on this thing. And it got on my nerves at one time when I was trying to do a finishing move. And I got so mad, I stomped on it. That was an SUV that just went by. So, yeah. But that's pretty much two poles right there that I've already cleared. I did bend this. You know, the bear did have a cut on his arm, and I'll have to sew that up. Eventually I will. But yeah, y'all, it took me forever. It took me, I think, like 2 hours to put this thing up, but you can see it scratched some of the paint off, but it'll be all right. Really hot out here today. What will I be doing at my second job? Pretty much, I'll be doing park services. I'll be walking around with a dustpan, emptying trash, cleaning the restrooms, just stuff like that in general that I do at my other job. So, you know, I worked there. I worked there for 12 seasons, and then the place wasn't financially. Well, the place kept going. Different people kept buying it, and it wasn't doing very good. So I got tired of the crap, so I just left. So yeah. But the people that are running it now are doing a much better job than the last one, so I figured what the heck, I can go back and work there. And plus, it'll help me get the money to buy the steel cage and put it up around here. In our last video, we were going last rest of cage video, my goals was to trash this side. I trashed that side, and then I was gonna do those two. I was gonna demolish those two and those two. Well, the thing was, in the video of our steel cage 5, I was listening and I kept hearing thunder, and I thought it was gonna rain, so that's why I didn't get to finish trashing that side or that side, because I was scared that it was going to rain and ruin the laptop. And so that's why I just went ahead and did what I did, and I finished the bear the way I did. So that's why we did what we did. And believe me, I didn't want to do it. I wanted to trash the other two sides, but you know, when bad weather comes. But after I finished, a few minutes later, it rained. So it started to rain like 30 minutes after the thunder and all that went. It started raining. So I'm sort of glad I pulled the plug when I did. Yeah, everybody, it's really disappointing that this is some, when we clear all the ties off the post, we're going to cut it down the middle, and then we'll just pull on it from that way, and it should slide right off, and then all we got to do is just roll it up and just throw it in the pile thing. That's what we're going to have to just do. I'll cut it in the middle right here, and then we'll just pull it. We'll cut it, no wait, we're going to cut it in the middle back there. Back there in the back right here. We're going to cut it right here in the middle, and then we're going to pull it, and it should come right off, I would think. I'm trying to hurry up and knock this out because it's really, really smoking hot out here. I'm telling you, that tarp is probably so hot you could probably cook a steak on it. What the heck was that? Hey, Molly dog. There we go. There we go. Okay, now all the zip ties, are pretty much cut now. So we're gonna go and we're gonna cut in the middle, and then we're just gonna pull it that way, and it should come right off. At least that's what we're hoping for. Okay, everybody, it did exactly what I thought it should do. It came off. Now, if I'm right, I should just be able to pull it, and it should just come right off. There we go. As you can see, the poles are pretty scratched up, but hey, I can live with that. As you can see, I got all this moved. Now all I got to do is just pull the trampoline towards the ring. This tarp is so hot right now, I swear to God, you could probably cook a baked potato on it. It's just not hot from the sun baking on it. Okay, as you can see, the steel cage is gone now. It's stretched out over there in my yard. But yeah, it's pretty much history. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I guess I'm gonna do something. I don't know what, but I will do something with it. It ain't gonna go to waste. I apologize for moving the camera, but like I said, I'm the only person here. So, yeah. I've got it all stretched out. There we go. Okay, everybody, the steel cage is gone. And as you notice, I got it up there, so somebody I'm sure will come and probably want that. One of my family members will probably come and get it, I hope. But as you can see, the steel cage is gone. You know, it sucks that it's gone, but it did it purpose. I mean, it lasted a good 5 matches because, and I threw everything in the world at it. And But yeah, I thought it was going to take a long time to do that, but it didn't. It was very quick and simple. Putting it together took me about 2 hours. It's funny how taking something apart takes a shorter time than putting it up, but oh well. Let me adjust my thing here. Okay, everybody, you probably wasn't able to see it, but I pushed the trampoline back to where it originally goes. Here. I'm just glad that it's all done, but like I said, I'm going to be working 2 jobs now, and I don't really know when we will be making another video. I hope that y'all would stay subscribed. If y'all all unsubscribed, I can't say I really blame you. I mean, I'm not going to get mad because, like I said, I don't know when we will be able to do another backyard wrestling video. This is definitely not the end of us. We just, you know, we need a steel cage, and if I have to work 2 jobs, then I will. I will try to post videos of me at my other job and share them on YouTube. And you're probably thinking, Scooter, that has nothing to do with backyard wrestling. Well, believe me, you might like what I post or what I share with y'all. Like I said, I'm going to be, you know, all the position was filled, so he needed somebody for wash down and clean up the parking lot and all that. But I'm sure that is probably not going to last long. And you see this? I cut myself. Look at that. But it's all right. It's okay. I'll live. The steel cage cut me. I guess it got me in the end, didn't it? But yeah, it got me in the end. Look at that. The steel cage got me in the end. I knew it would. But hey, that's all right. I mean, I told y'all that steel cage could cut, and it got me. It got me. But anyway, I'm glad y'all could see me take down the steel cage. I know I said I was going to do it Monday, and today's Wednesday, but I had a few things come up, and I couldn't do it. I had to fill up a swimming pool that's on our deck. And hey, Anna Cat, how you doing? So that's why we didn't get to do it Tuesday, and we had to come out here today. And I start my second job Friday. So Thursday, when I get off, I pretty much just got to go to the apartment. And then Friday I got to work that morning. And then when I get off at 1, I pretty much have to just go up there, get me a shirt to wear, and a hat, and I'll just keep it in my car, because when I get off there, I just got to go straight there. I mean, and then I'm going to be there until I don't know how long, you know. But like I said, we're doing this so that we can get a steel cage for the ring. You know, I hate it that I'm having to do this, because I know when I do this, I won't be able to make videos anymore for a while. But hopefully, I'll get so many hours at my second job that we can put it on there. Anna Kate, you got anything to say? Okay, she don't have nothing to say. But yeah, Anna Cat's been with us for thick and thin. She would come down here and watch us do this backyard wrestling. It sucks that we're having to stop doing it because of something like this, because we want a steel cage and nobody wants to give donations so that we can get the steel cage. But that's fine. I didn't expect anybody to send us a donation, and that's fine. So let that go to show y'all, when you're doing these backyard wrestling events, you're not going to have no support from the people that are watching. You're just going to have to do it all on your own. And I hope, if anything, my videos have shown you that. It's alright, Anna Cat, chill out. This is very hard work, y'all. When you're doing this all by yourself, you're doing this backyard wrestling all by yourself, and you don't have no support system, or you don't have enough subscriber or followers. This is what YouTube wants. They made it so, they set their standards so high that in order to get paid to do this, you got to have 1,000 subscribers and something watch time. But it's so hard to accomplish that. It really is. But that's all right, because I'm going to do it all by myself. I'm not going to expect nobody to help me. I never did. I just asked, and I knew people probably wouldn't send a donation, you know. But that's fine. We will get the steel cage. I will work my second job. I will work so many hours, and then we will get it. And then I will rent a U-Haul truck, and I will put it up. I'm about to take some measurements of the ring. I'm going to get a tape measure. I'm not going to do this in this video. I'll just, after this video ends, I'll go out there. I'll measure from pole to pole, and I'll see, make sure it's 10, and if it is, then I'm just gonna go. We're gonna get the dog pen, and pretty much this is what we're gonna do when we do get it. We're gonna take it up here, and we're gonna put it in between these bars. And then we'll put something there in between those. That way, we'll go one there, one there, one there. It'll be 6 foot high. So I'm like 5'4", so that booger's gonna be probably about this high or higher. So that means, with it being 6 foot high, I won't be able to get on the turnbuckle and jump over like we did in our previous videos. I was jumping over that, and I would land on the trampoline. With that thing being 6 foot high, we won't be able to do that no more. We can't. Somebody might get hurt, and we can't have people getting hurt. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get a tape measure, make sure I measure it, make sure it is 10 by 10. My ring is not sitting on very flat ground, as you can see. I did the best I could to make it leveled as I could. I had to do it on a budget because I didn't have a lot of money to level the flatten the ground and get all that done. So I just did it the best I could, and I think I did a good job of doing that. Doing it all by yourself, it was pretty hard. I didn't have no help, hardly. But yes, I have made this ring as safe as humanly possible. I pretty much got a steel frame. We have wood, and then we have carpet padding, and then we have a canvas, and then we have a tarp. Now, if you don't understand what the tarp is for, let me explain it to you right quick. The first few times it rained, it would take days for that canvas and all that to dry. So I went and got a 10 foot by 10 foot tarp, and I put it down, and I cut squares where the ring poles are, so it would go boom, boom, boom. Well, I did the best I could on that, but yeah, pretty much the tarp keeps the canvas, the padding, and all that from getting wet. The wood is treated, so the wood will never get damaged. But the tarp, it's easy. It gets wet. I can wipe it down with a towel, or most of the time, the tarp is so hot because it absorbs all that heat that it only takes maybe a day, one day after it rains, and it's dried. But before, the canvas would get wet, the padding would get wet, and it would take days for it to dry. Now, with this tarp, I can just go out there with a towel and a whatever, and I can just, dry it up. I know what you're saying, Adam. Your poles are dinged up and pretty bad, and you need to paint them. Well, it's outside, so I don't know if painting it would do any good because it would just probably get messed up again. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I hate it that we had to take the cage off, but it was banged up, and I couldn't use it no more, so we just had to get rid of it. But I'm just glad that it's done. We had a lot of fun times on it in that cage. We did 5 cage matches, which was a lot. The last one I went all out for you. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna damage the back side and that side, because I did the side and that side, the front side. I only had 2 more to go, and like I said, I thought the weather became an issue. So we just had to stop a little bit earlier than what we were planning. But like I said, as soon as we can, we're gonna put up. As soon as we get the money, we're gonna put up the dog pen around the sides there, and we'll be good. I'm gonna, like I said, I got to measure from pole to pole to make sure it's 10, and if it is, then that'll work. Like I said, the door will be on the front, and then the side we'll make it where, so once you get in there, and I have been thinking about taking off the ropes and all that. I'm still trying to decide if I want to take the turnbuckles and the ropes down and just let it be a cage for a couple of months. I am thinking about that. I will have to put like M. I don't want to get the ropes and all that confused how I got them set up, so I'll have to mark bottom, medium, and top on the turnbuckle, so that way I remember which one goes. That way I don't have to adjust none of them. But yeah, that's what we've been doing, and like I said, I will post other videos on my YouTube channel, but this will be the last one of any wrestling one. I'll make ones while I'm at my other job and so on and fortnight. But I tried to make this where I wouldn't have to do this, get a second job. But like I said, I'm gonna have to, and just as soon as I can, we will go back to making backyard wrestling. But for right now, I'm just gonna have to make videos on anything else like I can, like before. I'll try to make videos when I'm at my job, or at Alabama Adventures, or at my other, or at Flying J's when I can. Like I said, things are what they are right now. I hate it that I'm having to take a second job just to get a steel cage, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and that's what I'm going to do. But on that bombshell, everybody, I'm glad that you could watch us take down the steel cage. I hate it that I might have to get a second job, but to get the steel cage, but I am. Hopefully, it won't take us long to get the money to get the steel cage. Once we get the steel cage up, we'll make a video of putting a new steel cage up. I'm glad we had to take that old one down. It was nothing but gardening wire. But this new one we're going to get, I've already took a look at it. It's going to cause more damage, because that's what y'all watch these videos for. Just watch somebody get hurt. And if you unsubscribe to my channel, I understand. I ain't going to get mad. I don't take it personal, because like I said, I don't know when we will be able to post another backyard wrestling. And like I said, we're going to have to sew up the bear. I'm still trying to decide what we're going to do about the ring ropes. Are we going to leave them up or take them down, or what are we going to do? Me and Anna the cat, come here, Anna. Me and Anna the cat will discuss that. Hold on, let me show you. This is who's in second charge. Come here. This is Anna the cat. She's second in command. She gives me her input from time to time. Whether she thinks something's good or not, one meow for yes, two meows for no. So I go with a lot of her ideas. But everybody, on that bombshell, I'm going to end this video now. Like I said, when I end this video, I'm just going to measure from pole to pole and make sure it is 10 by 10. And like I said, we're going to zip tie them, and we'll do something to make sure that they stay connected. We will make a video of it when we put it up. I'm pretty sure we'll probably keep the ropes and the turnbuckles and all that up. You know, it just depends. If you think we should take the ropes down when we put up the cage, leave a comment, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it up to y'all to watch our video. When we put up the cage, if you want us to take down the ropes and the turnbuckle, leave a comment so that we'll know what you want us to do. If you want us to take down all that, let us know in the comment below. Yes, no, leave them up, don't leave them up, so we'll know. I think, but like I said, I'm leaving that up to you. We'll probably, based on what y'all say, is what we'll try to do. If we can take them down, we will. But we will try. It just depends on what happens. So, hey Molly, turn around. Say hey. Say hey. Okay. But yeah, on that bombshell, y'all, this is our last backyard wrestling video for a while. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, there will be more. This ain't the end of Alabama Backyard Wrestling. We're just having I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have to take a second job to get the steel cage up. Once we get the steel cage up, and I can go back to doing backyard wrestling with me and the teddy bear. We will. I hope that y'all would all stay subscribed, and just because we're still gonna make videos, we're just not gonna do none of us doing backyard wrestling. So I hope that y'all would all stay subscribed. But on that bombshell, everybody, have a nice day, and I'll see you whenever we make our next video. Goodbye.